Well, tonight, an inevitable change happened at the United States Embassy right here in the country, and it got everyone talking. You see, Meg Whitman, a billionaire businesswoman turned diplomat, has been in everyone's lips since the last general election. She shot to the limelight and has never left. No wonder her resignation attracted a lot of conversations online and offline today. She was seconded to Kenya by a Democrat president, and with the election of a Republican president, she was almost certainly leaving. But it could also be the difference in policy and beliefs that has accelerated this decision. Now, during her time, she took Nairobi to Washington, and President William Ruto was a guest of the state. A lot to say about Meg Whitman tonight, but we will not dwell on that. We now shift to local issues because, believe it or not, we have our own issues right here in the country. So for the first time, the Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka seems to be holding to his guns. He insists he is not leaving Azimio One Kenya coalition. He's also claiming the position of the leader of opposition. In his quest to put the government of William Ruto on toes, Kalonzo is forming alliances. What remains of Azimio is looking everywhere for allies, including in the person of the impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. But tonight, this is not even our focus. Does the remnants of the Azimio coalition care about what is happening in this country at this time? Do they care about the economy of this country? What options are they giving? Do they pay attention to the state of the health sector? And what solutions are they also giving to their problems? So this government has a lot of legwork to do. Well, figures indicate that the inflation rate is down, settling at 2.7%. In fact, there are fears of deflation. For the first time, this is happening in 17 years, 2.7%. The ratio of public debt to the GDP is also down from an almost unimaginable figure of 8% to 6.7%. That means about 6 shillings out of every 10 we collect go to payment of debt. Now, this should be about 5.5. The target should be about 5.5, although we are at 6.7. But the bigger question is how this translates to the average Kenyan. Money is no doubt very scarce in this economy. The purchasing power has been greatly eroded and many are just getting by. There is no money in our pockets and the pockets of many, to say the least. And this cuts across because even the national government cannot pay its own bills. Counties have gone for months without their share of equitable revenue. Development seems to be stalling as the government makes the tough decision on where to spend and whether to spend on the pending bills, which remain just that, pending bills. Is the government doing anything to address this? And is Parliament helping the government do this? Well, a good place, a good question also. And this is where we begin tonight at Ken Mijungo across all social media platforms. Let's take a look at our headlines tonight.